After completing my UCTE undergraduate degree from the University of Colorado, Denver, my urgency and desire to educate and advocate for my diverse learners grew. I knew that I was prepared to do this coming out of my undergraduate studies, but I wanted to learn more about the language methodologies, acquisition, assessment, and policies surrounding education. I got all of that and more when I began my culturally and linguistically diverse education master's degree program. My philosophy of teaching has developed further due to this program. Some previous ideas have been challenged and reflected upon, while others were confirmed. I am a very relationship-based teacher. I believe in order for students to learn, they need to be comfortable with their teacher, their peers, and the physical space of the classroom. Reading Stephen Krashen's work confirmed my belief. Krashen states, "A safe, welcoming environment with little anxiety about performing in a second language is essential for students to learn." Krashen claims that students with low anxiety levels have better success in their second language acquisition because the brain, with anxiety, can form a mental block and not gather comprehensible input that is needed to develop language. Therefore, I have made my classroom a place where all students are comfortable through community building activities that highlight students' unique qualities and traditions. Respect is a must, and mistakes are expected and acceptable when learning. My class uses their native language to communicate ideas to one another, and they support each other when they are struggling and celebrate each other's successes. I believe in differentiating instruction and providing scaffolds to students in order for them to understand the content that we are learning in our classroom. Through research on different theorists, I have added multiple strategies for differentiation and scaffolding into my classroom. ELLs benefit from learning through cognitively challenging instruction. In order to learn in a challenging environment, students need supports through scaffolds. One of the supports that I have researched and implemented recently into my classroom is Kagan cooperative strategies. Students are paired in heterogeneous ability groups as they collaborate and learn together. This keeps the anxiety levels low and input high. The more opportunity for students to practice their language, the better. As Meryl Swain claims with her output hypothesis, noticing gaps is important, and we do that through what the students are able to output. True understanding and new knowledge is only built and solidified through collaboration and social interactions. Those who do the talking do the learning. The output method, as Swain suggests, allows students to continue to challenge themselves and take the material they are given. They also collaborate with their peers and help solidify their language acquisition and understanding. This is what students are practicing in my classroom as they perform collaborative activities. Assessments were a huge part of my philosophy that was greatly challenged throughout the CLDE program. My understanding of assessments and the policies around them has grown immensely. Assessments in my class are now modified for each student to ensure that I'm assessing their current level of knowledge without the mainstream biases included. Students rely on their native language skills and interact in engaging activities that support their growth. As I continue to research best practices for multilingual students and prepare myself even more to aid in the success of all my learners, I want to continue to provide an equitable learning experience for all my students. Through this, I hope to inspire and empower my students to discover their own desire to learn through curiosity and exploration. I will always be an advocate for my learners and hope that one day they will be positive agents of change in the world.